Hello, everyone. Hello, observers. This is the presentation for the final project designed and developed by Saifedin, Linhao, Gigi, and Nikolai. So, for the final project, we have decided to pursue designing the foundations of a smart food networking application. Among the different topics, this topic is the most interesting to us since it is a computer solution that has not been commercialized to this day. Although companies like Samsung and Philips have developed smart fridges with their own computer control systems integrated within the fridges, the world has not yet seen a fully automated food ordering and consumption system. It is a system where a smart fridge, perhaps a network of fridges, can communicate with the user and the network of grocery stores to make food orders, guide recommendations for the user, and make consuming food easier for everyone. And here you can see the fundamental concept map of what the smart fridge entails, the smart fridge network entails. So you can see here that the smart fridge project is made of two abstract layers, the grocery system layer and the smart fridge layer. And you can see here that the grocery system is just a system of different grocery servers located in different food stores, different grocery stores. Of course, within the local vicinity of the user. Now you can see that the grocery system is just made up of these different servers, and each server contains the food information about what each store can provide for the user in terms of food. Now the smart fridge can make requests to the grocery system, to these different grocery servers, to make requests for food, and in turn the grocery system or a grocery server in particular can deliver food to the smart fridge. This is the fundamental functionality of this project, and the goal that we're trying to achieve through this through designing this project is that we want to automate food consumption for everyone, so that users don't have to spend their time ordering food, where instead a smart fridge can easily make the right recommendations for food. It can order it on its own, and it just makes consuming food much more easier. Now, the goals of this project that we plan to achieve, and this is what the professor mentioned regarding what's your dream, what's the desired outcome from this from doing such a project. And for us, our vision is to improve health through making recommendations and monitoring food consumption. So you can see that today we have a lot of people that are suffering from health related issues that are caused by consuming certain foods. Some people have allergies. Some people are trying to follow a strict diet plan. So they have many health issues that can be that can be solved through through strict diets and through the right recommendations. And this is the first goal and desired outcome of this project. And another important vision for us is exploring new foods and new cultures. So we want the user to not to have an open mind regarding different foods, trying different foods, because because not many know that there are different recipes from different cultures that you can find at grocery stores, but you haven't discovered them yet. So this is just our vision of us seeing people, try different foods, explore different cultures, which is exciting to most people, especially people who like to travel and learn about different cultures. And through this project, as I mentioned, ordering food from grocery stores has never been easier because the user doesn't have to change his schedule. Have to, the user can save time doing something productive, or just just having a free time, and this saves the user from a trip to the grocery store, because this way the food is just going to come at your doorstep, and you don't even have to worry about it. So this is one of the important goals of this project. And now finally, for us, it's a smart fridge and it's a smart business model. So basically, the business model for the smart fridge makes it affordable for both the user and the grocery store. This is because the user client application is free to install, and this is of course what we intend for it to be. So the user only have to pay for installing the actual smart fridge in the kitchen. The grocery store, on the other hand, will only have to pay some higher cost for installing and maintaining the grocery server, of which a solution for that would be just cloud servers, which might be cheaper for most grocery stores. And most of the profit should come from advertising certain products as well as making recommendations to international food companies. I believe that if this project was implemented on a large scale, it can give different food companies a guide on which on what products are selling better than most, and it's just helpful for both sides, for both companies. So now Nikolai is gonna discuss the grocery store system, and I'll leave this part for Nikolai and to the rest. Thank you.
UC Davis Smart Fridge and Grocery Networking Program. All right, so this is an introduction to the grocery system service created by 4 participants: Sharif, Linhao Chen, Gigi Dao, and Nicholas Garay. So basically, here's how it works. So you have your smart fridge, okay? You have your smart fridge, and then you have our grocery system program. The way our program works is our program has a list on it. We'll get into the details. But basically, when you're out of food, your smart fridge sends a request to the grocery system. The grocery system then can go to any of these distributors and can tell them that you're out of a particular item, and that item is then delivered through this intermediate program. Then responds back, the food's going to be delivered, and the food's delivered to your house where you can put it back in the fridge. So this is what our grocery list looks like. One of the things you might think is interesting about the grocery list is the details it has on it. So rather than just a program that simply has the label of an item, our smart fridge has quite a few different, our smart fridge program has quite a few details about the item. For instance, it has things categorized into meat, drinks, and so forth. It has exactly what that item is, and it also has various nutritional information on that item. This is very good because basically what that does is it allows us to create new programs that have more usability. So basically, look, here's the grocery list. The grocery list is a list that where you can add or have foods on the list that you may want. And it tells your smart fridge, it tells the distributors when you're out of a food item. But basically, it keeps track of the food items and it automatically contacts the local distributor. What's amazing about our programs is that you can customize it in that you can have custom programs that can actually help cater the foods to your particular needs by using that nutritional information and the type of food that's on it. So for instance, here's some really awesome ideas on the custom usability of our program. So you can use it for calorie counting, carb cutting, avoiding certain types of fat, such as saturated fat. You can have a custom weight loss program that can be added to our service at a later date through a particular medical program, maybe customized by your doctor. That's a really cool feature to our program that can be added to it at a later date because our food list has all this extra information on it. It gives room for a lot more usability. Here's one of the ways that it'll make student lives easier. So the way it'll make student lives easier is by being intuitive to the needs of the student. There's a huge issue with a student population of weight gain or weight loss. Studies have shown that students tend to be underfed or overfed, often neglecting their nutritional needs because of the stress of study. And basically, you know, you can actually put these, you could use smart fridges in dorms with our food system to basically have it where, you know, a future usability that could be added to it could be that one smart fridge can be programmed for multiple users. So you can have different slots in the fridge, and students, depending on their own nutritional needs, can actually get foods delivered for them based on the foods that will keep them the healthiest. This also helps students cut down eating junk food, because a lot of students eat junk food because they're simply out of food. So they come home, they're out of food, and then they go get, you know, junk food. Well, the fridge will, the smart fridge system will ensure that your fridge is never empty. So you're not just eating junk foods because you're simply hungry and you're out of food. Anyways, that's a basic introduction to this, to our product, and we thank you for watching. And now we're going to move to Gigi and Linhao.
So I'll be explaining the smart fridge. So the purpose of our smart fridge is to communicate with the user and a network of grocery stores to make food orders that the user wants, taking into account health-related matters such as a daily calorie intake limit and suggesting diet recommendations for the user. So our goal was to improve health. So our smart fridge was able to accomplish this goal through these food recommendations and the monitoring of food consumption. So in our project, users are able to send commands to the fridge through applications like getting food or drinks to consume or ordering food from the grocery store. From this, we then use the smart fridge to help approve or deny that request from the user using smart calculations and analysis of the user's daily diet to ensure the user isn't consuming too many calories a day. Hence, our smart fridge acts kind of like as a medium and makes the necessary intervention. Another example of the smart fridge intervening would be if the user inputs they're like under the age of 21. The smart fridge would deny their requests of ordering alcohol. The smart fridge could also limit the amount of alcohol consumption by denying a request from the user. And the smart fridge also is able to send the user a statistical report of their food intake at the end of the day to hopefully help the user reflect on what they ate and be able to develop a healthy diet from it. So as a whole, the concept of the smart fridge was to be able to accept or deny requests from the user and be the intervention between the user and their fridge and the grocery store. So the smart fridge overall acts as a dietary controller, a nutrition monitor, and an eating habit analyzer to ensure the user has a healthy diet.
I will show a demo to present our ideas. As other members stated before, we have three parts in the system: application, smart fridge, and the grocery. So I will run this three program. Smartphone, smart fridge, and our grocery system. Okay, now you can see it's the application will ask you to enter your name. So I will enter my name, Linhao. At this point, the database already found my information because I already used the system before. So it will ask me to confirm my contact information. So let's confirm it. So now you can see like Smart Fridge will starting up and your application will also set up. Okay, now everything is ready to use. So here is the user interface of the application. I will try to use check command first. Okay, you can see Smart Fridge shows it is tracking foods, and you can see the foods list on our smartphone. And there are a lot of information here. You can see the item name, the number of units, the units of per serving, and also the calorie in the food. So if I want to get some foods, let's try to do it. So if I want to get one drink, chocolate, for example, just get one. Okay, you can see pick up successfully. Now you have 0 chocolate in the fridge. So if we check again, chocolate is no longer on the list anymore because we don't have chocolate on the fridge. Okay, let's try to get 2B. Number 2. But now you can see we pick up denied by the Smart Fridge. So this is how our Smart Fridge intervene our diet and to make sure we have a healthy diet, because it will limit the number of serving we took for each specific food. So for example, based on your BMI, actually in this case it's based on my BMI, it will only allowed me to take 1 serving of beef per day. So I can get 1. Now you can see I successfully got 1 beef. And let's get more foods. Maybe vegetable, pepper, just get 1 pepper. And get 1 lettuce. Okay, perfect. So let's try to get fish. I want to get 3 fish, for example. But now you can see there's no enough food in the fridge, so it will denied by the Smart Fridge as well. Let's get 1 cake. Okay, now there's another thing shown on the application. Pickup denied by the Smart Fridge. You can only take 2,100 calories per day. So at this point, we cannot eat anymore because we already reached the limit on the calorie intake set it by the Smart Fridge based on our BMI. So you cannot take any more food from the Smart Fridge today. After each day, we want to order something to make sure we have enough food on the fridge. So let us order something. We can order. Okay, so before we do that, we need to check what is on the grocery networking. So I'm going to show you how the network of the grocery works. Just go to the warehouse folder. You can see we have 3 stores, just like Nikolai showed before. We have Berkeley store, Davis store, and Santa Cruz store. So the fridge can order anything from these 3 stores through one grocery system. Okay, let us check what we have. So you can see we have a lot of food here. Okay, I want to get some cola. So I can order drink cola, maybe 6. But now you can see the order failed again because you can only order 5 drinks per day. So the purpose of this setting is also want to make sure we can order different foods and to increase the diversity of our diet. So let's continue. I want to order 1 cola, maybe. Okay, now you can see it successfully. And you have 1 cola in the fridge. We can check now. here, let me see. Yeah, here is a cola on your fridge. So now you can see the grocery system shows we received one order. So let's check it. Yeah, you can see like we received one order. It's cola. And another important thing is the next function. So at each day, at the end of each day, if we enter next, the smart fridge will send you a lot of things. The first is your food report. For example, it will show your calorie intake in this day, as well as the intake for carbohydrates, protein, and fats. And based on your diet, smart fridge will also import some foods. Those foods are your favorite foods in today's diet. And to increase your diversity of diet, it will like randomly import some food from the grocery. Just hope you can enjoy it and try to explore different foods. So now you can see we have a lot of order here because we order a lot of things from the smart fridge at the end of the day. Okay. And another important thing about our smart fridge system is the alcohol. As we all know, people under 21 cannot drink alcohol. So I'm 20 now, so let's get beer, for example. And you can see smart fridge denied our request to get the beer. But for example, today is my birthday, and I'm 21 now, so I can update my basic information. So now set my age to 21 and just enter some basic information. Okay, so now my age is 21, and let's try to get beer again. Yeah, now you can pick up beer because you are in the illegal drinking age. Okay, that's everything about the demo. So let's just simply quit. And everything is shut down. And thank you for watching the demo.